Aisha?
I think so. Triangles, because it's a quite lengthy chapter and it requires more time. So if we start from now, we can complete it by a few weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, triangle.
Okay. So triangles. Two students said for triangles. Okay, Abdul, if any upcoming exam will be there, please let me know. Today I am taking few questions which is important from the previous year
Ma'am,
question
for
paper.
my periodic test, 3 applications of trigonometry and polynomials will be the chapter.
Yeah. That only I was asking you. That if you are having the syllabus for the next exam, please let me know. Accordingly, I will pick the chapter. So Aisha, you say that application of trigonometry will be there and introduction to trigonometry will not be there.
No, both will be there.
Both will be there. The trigonometry will be there.
And polynomials. So polynomials we have completed.
Noah is having the same, right? Aisha
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And Abdul, do you know the syllabus for the next exam? Abdul,
Yes.
do you know the syllabus for next
Yes.
upcoming exam?
Yes.
What is the syllabus for that?
Real numbers, polynomials, and quadratic equation.
Okay, you are having got it. When you are having your exam?
Next Thursday.
So why didn't you inform us so that we could have included you in the other batches where quadratic equation is going on? Do you know how to solve the equations and everything, Abdul? The concept is clear to you?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So if I am giving one quadratic equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0, can you tell me what will be the nature of the root? Yes, Abdul, what will be the nature of the root?
I don't.
Let me inform our team that you need extra class. Why didn't you inform us, Abdul? Okay, from so many days we are discussing quadratic equation and today only I have finished quadratic equation in the other batches. Today let's solve few questions which will be helpful for all of you. Okay, you have just given the test. Aisha, Noah, okay, Afnan, Afnan is not there. Alvina, you are there. Okay, Alvina, you are there, and Abdul, you are there. So in the next class, Alvina, you are only going to join. No,
Ma'am, next class, which chapter you're teaching?
that is trigonometry. Let's start with trigonometry. Okay. You also said Alvina, no, trigonometry.
Ma'am, no, I did not say trigonometry.
What you say?
I did not say trigonometry chapter.
Okay. Are you having any preference? Any chapter?
Ma'am, quadratic equation.
Quadratic equation. Okay. So let's discuss. I will start with this triangle. Aisha, I will start triangle. Okay. Today let's discuss quadratic equation. Now this word, this terminology, quadratic is known to you. See, this is not our actual discussion of quadratic equation. We will start it in our batch freshly. Okay, this is the discussion we are doing today. Whoever is going to have exam, whoever, just a brief knowledge you will be getting related to quadratic equation, but in detail we are going to start in this batch. Okay, so when we'll be starting in detail, don't think that you already know quadratic equation, you are already able to solve the equation, so you don't have to attend the class. No, it's not like that. Today we are going to discuss few question, few concept which is already known to you from the quadratic equation. You will find that these concepts you already know, that I just have to show it. Okay, and then you will also be able to solve the equation, and solve the question from your NCRT once after this class. Not all the exercises, but yes, few exercises you will be able to solve. So this is totally exam focused class. Okay, so quadratic equation, when we are talking about quadratic equation, quadratic word, we call it, we have already discussed about quadratic polynomial. Degree 2 polynomial is called quadratic polynomial. Here also we are talking about the same. Okay, the same quadratic. Now the standard format of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay, this is the standard format. Now if you will be having any equation, let's say you will be having 2x square is equals to 3x plus 3, and the question will be write it in a standard format, then you have to write it in a standard format. You have to write it like 2x square, this 3x you will take to this side, minus 3x, this 3 you will be taking to this side, minus 3 is equals to 0. This is how you are going to write it in standard format. And then if the question will be what is A, what is B, what is C, can you tell me what is A, what is B, and what is C quickly from here by comparing it to the standard form?
It is 2.
2 minus 3 minus 3.
Exactly, this is our ABC. So this type of basic question will also be there, that write, express it in standard format. Now the next concept you will find that you will also be having this type of x minus 2 whole square plus 5 is equals to x square plus 22. Check it whether it's a quadratic equation or not. To be a quadratic equation, x square term has to be there, then only the name will be quadratic. If you are having this type of equation, let me give you one example. If you are having this type of equation like x cube plus x square plus 22, this is equals to 0, this is not quadratic equation, this is cubic equation. Here degree, if you will check, degree is 3 and this is cubic equation. If you will be having 2x plus 5 is equals to 0, this is also not quadratic equation, this is linear equation. Okay, so how we will identify quadratic equation? The highest power of the variable has to be 2. That's called quadratic. Okay, so if we are having 2x square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0, it is quadratic equation. If we are having 2x square plus 5x is equals to 0, it is quadratic equation. If we are having just 2x square is equals to 0, it is also quadratic equation. So doesn't matter other terms are there or not, x square term has to be there. Okay, the maximum highest power of the variable should be x square. If you are having x cube term also and then x square term also, then that will not be quadratic. Okay, so we have to check. This is the question and the instruction is check it whether it is a quadratic equation or not. How we will be checking that? What we will do? We will do the simplification, basic simplification. A minus b whole square. Let's substitute, like let's write, expand it according to the formula. Can you tell me what are we going to have? X minus 2 whole square will be? Anyone?
X square plus 2 square minus 2ab.
Minus 2ab, that means 2 into 2 into x, right?
Yes, ma'am.
2 into 2 into x, 2ab plus 5 is equals to x square plus 2. Perfect, Asha. Okay, now we are going to We are going to do the simplification, basic simplification. Let's do it. X square 2 into 2, that is minus 4x plus 4 plus 5 minus x square minus 22. Okay, is equals to 0. Everything I have pulled from the other side also. We have transposed whatever is there on the right hand side. We have taken it on the left hand side. Another side is just 0. Okay. Now this x square and this x square, we will cancel it out. Can you see it is getting cancelled out? Can you see it?
Yes.
Now we will do the simplification, whatever is possible. So minus 4x is there, no other x term is there. Then 4 is there, 5 is there, 22 is there, 5 plus 4, 9. 9 minus 22 is what? Nine minus 22 is
Minus
what?
30.
Minus 13 is equals to 0. Now tell me, is it a quadratic equation?
No.
It's not. Okay, so this type of question will be there where you have to check it whether it's a quadratic equation or not. Now the next concept is finding the root of the quadratic equation. So if I will give you wait. If we are having an equation x square minus 2x minus 15 is equals to 0, we have to find the x value. Okay, how? By splitting the middle term. Now you all know how to split the middle term. Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
How to split the middle term? Abdul, Aisha, Noah, do you know how to split the middle term? We were discussing
Yes,
it in
ma'am.
our polynomial chapter. Okay, so like that only you have to split the middle term and you have to take out the value of x. That will be the solution. That will be the roots of the given equation. So whatever x value you are going to get from here, that will be roots of the quadratic equation. This type of question will also be there in our quadratic equation chapter. Now the next concept is, suppose here, let's solve it over here. Can you tell me what two factors we can take for 15 so that we will end up having 2x? How to break this 15?
3 and 5.
3 and 5, so x square. 3x and 5x. Which one is negative? Which one is positive? Which one to take negative? Which one to take positive?
Minus 3 and plus 2.
3 and 5 you said, right? 3x and 5x you said. I am asking which one to take negative and which one to take positive so that we will be
You can
having
take 5
minus
as
2x.
negative.
Minus 5x plus 3x. Is it getting clear? Is it getting clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Minus 15 is equals to 0. Now x we will take out common factor. We will be having x minus 15. 3 we will take out common factor. We will be having x. Wait. 5 we will be having no 15 and 10. X minus 5, both the bracket is same. We ended up getting in one bracket x plus 3, in another bracket x minus 5 is equals to 0. Now can you tell me what is x value we are going to get from here? What is x value? X plus 3 and x minus 5 is equals to 0. So what will be the value of x? We can take x plus 3 is equals to 0 or x minus 5 is equals to 0. So x value will be minus 3 from here and x value will be plus 5 from here. Getting it? Getting it? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you getting? X value will be minus 3 and 5. Abdul, are you getting?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the two solution of the given quadratic equation. These are the roots of the given quadratic equation. One of the root is minus 3, another root is plus 5. Now the next concept is the nature of the root. Nature of roots of quadratic equation. So 3 rules are there. 3 rules are there, and this 3 rule will give us what will be the nature of the root. Nature means if we are talking about the nature of the human being, we can say this person looks like very shy, this person looks very confident, this person looks overconfident, this person looks like bold. Whatever we can give according to the, like, just by looking at the face, just by observing few things, and we can talk about the nature. Similarly here we will be talking about the nature of the root. What is root? Root means this 2x value which we have found here, that's called root. Okay, so here we will be talking about the nature of the root. We don't have to know what is the root, what is the solution, x value is what, that we don't have to know. We just have to check what will be the nature of the root. That means the root will be real number or not real number. If it is a real number, then both the x value will be same or different. That much we have to know. Okay, so there is a quicker way of checking that whether we are going to get root as a real number or not. Now you must be thinking that every time we are able to solve it, we are getting positive number, negative number, whatever number we are getting, that's a real number. But let me tell you, every time we will not be able to do the factorization. Till now we have given such a equation, such a quadratic equation to you which is solvable, where factorization is possible. That type of quadratic equation only we have given to you. Now randomly if I will write by any quadratic equation, x square minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now you tell me, is it possible to do the factorization over here?
No.
Is it possible? No. So every time it will not be possible. Okay, that's why when we give the example, we as a teacher take a pause and we give such an example only which is solvable. But every time it will not be solvable, that you will see in quadratic equation chapter. Okay, every time it will not be solvable. Every time our x value will not be real number. Okay, so it can also be imaginary number. When we started the real number chapter, I was talking about the imaginary number is there in class 11. That means inside the square root, whenever you will get a negative number, that's called imaginary number. That is not acceptable in real world. Okay, when you are having just root 2, that is okay. That is irrational. That is irrational, we know that. And irrational means real number only. But when there is a negative sign inside the square root, that time we have to say, now it is not acceptable in mathematics. In real world, it is not acceptable. So we are going to talk about solution of the quadratic equation, and we are going to talk about the cases that where we will not be having real roots. Okay, the x value which we have found now, x is minus 3 and 5. These two are real number and these two are different. So the formula is, first we have to find the discriminant. Okay, discriminant we have to find. There is a terminology called discriminant, and that discriminant is equals, for this there is a formula, that is b square minus 4ac. Okay, b square minus 4ac is the discriminant. If we will find this discriminant, and let me write the formula also. Abdul, this class will help you. If you, after this class, you are sitting with your NCRT, you are going to do practice, and then you are letting me know that where exactly you are facing problem, then definitely you will be able to solve all the question from quadratic equation in your exam. So b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac, if that is greater than 0, then both roots will be real and distinct. Distinct means different roots we will be having. If b square minus 4ac equals to 0, then both roots will be same and yes, real number. Both roots are going to be real and same. Real means real number. Real means real number, and it will also be same. When b square minus 4ac is smaller than 0, then no real root. Then we will not be having any real roots. Root means the value of x. Solution. Just by finding b square minus 4ac, we will be able to say what will be the x value. We don't have to find the x value. Let's say x square minus 2x minus 15 is equals to 0. X square minus 2x minus 15 is equals to 0. Can you tell me, Aisa, what is a, what is b, and what is c here?
A is 1, B is minus 2, and C is minus 15.
Exactly. Now we have to find the discriminant. That means b square minus 4ac. Okay. B is minus 2, as Aisha said. Minus 2 whole square minus 4 into a is 1 into c is minus 15. Quickly, can you do the calculation? Quickly. And tell me what are you going to get? Anyone who have done?
Zero.
0? 15 4 times? 4 into 1 into 15. 15 into 4? 60. And since minus 15 is there, minus minus plus, can you say it? Will it be 0? Padma says first do the multiplication.
Okay.
$64 we are getting. Check it. Are we getting 64? Yes or no? This 64 is greater than 0. If I will give you 0 and here blank box. Is it greater than 0, lesser than 0, or equals to 0? 64 is bigger than 0, is smaller than 0, or equals to 0?
Bigger than 0.
64 is bigger than 0. And when the discriminant is bigger than 0, then roots will be, see, the first rule. When it is bigger than 0, then both roots will be real number. Real number and distinct means different. Both will be different number and will be real number. Have we checked? Now only we have found the roots of this. We have found the x value as x value we have already found. Can you see x value? Can you see it? Both are real number and both are different. Here we can see. So this discriminant will help us just to get an idea what will be x value. It will not give us x value. It will just give the idea, nature. Just by looking at the face of this quadratic equation, by finding the discriminant, we have to say what is the nature of the root. Nature means root will be real number or will not be real number. You will encounter such a situation which we will be discussing in the actual batch in detail, that where you will find that root is not at all real number. Now the example which I have taken randomly, x square minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Let's check the root. X square minus 3x plus 3 is equals to 0. Can you tell me what is A, what is B, and what is C? Yes?
1 minus 3 plus 3.
Yeah. Let's find B square minus 4AC discriminant and check it. B square means minus 3 whole square. Minus 4 into A into C. Bottom says first do the multiplication. We will be multiplying all of them. 4, 1 times 4, 3 times 12, like that. Okay? 3 square is 9. 9 minus 12 is what? Nine minus 12 is what? Yes, 9 minus 12 is what? Yes,
Minus 3.
minus 3. Minus 3 is bigger than 0, smaller than 0, or is equals to 0? This number minus 3 is bigger than 0. No. Is it smaller than 0? Is it smaller than 0? Yes or no? ये जो नंबर माइनस 3 है हमारे पास, ये स्मॉलर देन 0 है कि बिगर देन 0 है? Who will tell me? Smaller
than 0.
Smaller than 0. That means our b square minus 4ac result is smaller than 0. And when it is smaller than 0, what the rule says? When it is smaller than 0, then real root we are not going to get. That's why we were not able to solve it. Getting it? We will say that there is no real. Yeah, what?
Ma'am, can you please see the chat?
Can you repeat, Aisha?
Ma'am, I sent you one message. Can you please see that?
That is gonna die. Okay, Aisha, no worries. So this is how we will be checking the nature of the root. Okay, Abdul, please go and check nature of each and every root. Okay, example also you have to do, exercise also you have to do. Wherever it is talking about the nature of the root, you have to find the discriminant and then you have to check. Is it bigger than 0? Is it equals to 0? Is it smaller than 0? And accordingly, you have to make the conclusion that our root will be real number. If it is real number, then both the number will be different or both the number will be same. For example, if we will be having this example, x square 9 and then 6x is equals to 0. Here we will be using the formula b square minus 4ac. Let's use it. B is minus 6. So minus 6. whole square minus 4 into a. What is a? A is 1. What is c? C is 9. You can see here. Can you do the calculation and let me know what are you getting? Yes, Alvina, Abdul, Noah, please do the calculation and let me know what are you going to get from here.
Ma'am, it will be 0.
It will be 0. And when b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, what the formula says? If it is equals to 0, then both root will be real and same. Can you see? It will be same root we will be having. When you will solve it by splitting the middle term, 3 into 3, 9. When you will solve it, x square minus 6x plus 9. X square minus 6x plus 9 is equals to 0. If you will solve it by taking minus 3x, x square plus 9, check it. Check it. Are you getting both the roots as the same? Yes or no? Check it. Are you getting same root? Yes or no? Check it. X का value क्या आ रहा है? You will be taking common factor from the first two. X is common, x minus 3. Will be taking common factor from the next two. Minus 3 is common, x minus 3. So can you see we got x minus 3, x minus 3. What is the value of x? Alvina, Abdul, Noah. What is the value of x?
X is equals 3.
X is equals to 3 and x is equals to 3. 3, 3. X is 3, 3. Both the roots are same. Can you see it? Abdul, are you getting it? Abdul,
Can you explain it again?
can you tell me what you said?
Can you explain it again?
Can you see we got both the x value as a 3 only? Both the x value we got 3 only. And here when we checked by using the discriminant, we got discriminant is equals to 0. That means both the roots are real and same. Can you see? When discriminant is equals to 0, then both roots will be real. Real means real number and will be same number. Have we checked by solving the equation that it is like exactly in reality it is same? हमने क्या किया? एक इक्वेशन लिया, उसका नेचर, रूट्स का क्या नेचर होगा वो चेक करने के लिए हमने क्या निकाला? बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac निकाला. बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac कैलकुलेट करने के बाद हमें क्या मिला? 0 मिला. हमारे पास सिर्फ थ्री रूल्स है. फर्स्ट रूल बोलता है अगर ग्रेटर देन 0 होगा तो रूट्स क्या होगा? रियल नंबर होगा, लेकिन दोनों रूट्स डिफरेंट नंबर्स होगा. सेकेंड रूल बोलता है कि अगर डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इज इक्वल्स टू 0 आ जाता है तो दोनों रूट सेम नंबर होगा लेकिन रियल नंबर होगा। ओके, दोनों रूट क्या होगा, रियल नंबर होगा लेकिन सेम नंबर्स होगा।